Hello everyone, good morning to you guys. Welcome back to the Fantasy Visionary with AJ. And I'm going to talk about my stats from my SITREP report. So my SITREP report is people that I'm starting and the people that I'm sitting. So I want to start off with this. I had somebody in the comments complaining or going off on me about injuries, that they thought that I was getting on DJ Moore and being frustrated with him because his stats, or Ricky Pearsall because he's injured. Why would I get on Ricky Pearsall because he's injured? I'm frustrated at his performance. That's it. Why would I say I'm getting frustrated over his injury when anytime I talk about a player that's injured, I always say, hey, injuries are a part of the game. Please do your research before you come at me in the comments. Now let me get back to business. So, speaking of injuries, I predicted that Mike Evans would have more fantasy points than Stefon Diggs. That didn't happen. Mike Evans scored 0 points. I wish Mike Evans the best. I think he's going to be gone for pretty much the rest of the season with a broken collarbone. Then he got a concussion on the play. It sucked because I knew he was going to go off against the Lions. You could tell that Baker Mayfield was targeting him a lot in that first quarter, but he broke his collarbone. Normally with a collarbone injury, you're out 8 to 10 weeks. So, but Stefon Diggs, he scored 14 points. He had a decent game against Tennessee. So I lost that. So the next matchup I'm going to go over is Davante Adams versus Justin Jefferson. So Davante Adams, he scored 24 points in a crazy game. So he scored 3 touchdowns. I did not predict that Davante Adams would score 3 touchdowns. I thought he would have a lot more catches. I thought he would have a lot more receiving yards. But I can't complain with a fantasy player who gives me 24 points. Justin Jefferson scored 13 points. I just thought that Davante Adams would have had a much better game since Puka Nacua was out. Justin Jefferson still had a decent game. What scared me the most is that I knew Cooper DeJean and I knew that the Eagles defense, Nick Fangio, would try to double team Justin Jefferson. Now, his day would have been a lot better if he'd have caught that touchdown back pass against Cooper DeJean. Again, Davante Adams won that matchup. As moving forward, I personally see Davante Adams not having the same type of production as Justin Jefferson. Even though I told you guys to trade Justin Jefferson, Puka Nacua is coming back. Puka Nacua is going to regain those targets. But I just felt like for this week, or for last week purposes, Davante Adams was going to have more fantasy points than Justin Jefferson. So I finally got on the board. I finally got that right.